You look incredible.
Well, thank you. I got all dressed up
Yes.
for you in my tie-dye to represent my hippie songs that I've been doing.
Sure. Oh, yeah, yeah. You look amazing, though.
Well, thank
It's been so
you.
gloomy here, but immediately you've brought sunshine into our lives.
I know you love green because you're Irish,
Yes.
so I thought I'd kind of use that too. And how are you folks doing?
These people are happy now.
Good. Well, I'm happy too. I love working.
Now, do you
with
like, I mean, this is a question I wanted to ask you. You know, you're from Smoky Mountains, Tennessee, and you're here in the city, New York City, and a lot of people say they love New York, but are you comfortable here? I mean, it's so different from the way you grew up.
Well, I am now.
Yeah.
But the first time I was ever here was, I guess it was in the late 60s, early 70s, and I had just started making a name in country music, so of course all country girls want to go to the city, so my girlfriend Judy Ogle and I, well, we thought, well, we'll just go to New York. So we came up here, and we didn't have any money at that time. I was just beginning to make it. And so we checked in a hotel, and we've been friends since we were little, so we just got one room. And, of course, I look cheaper then than I even do now. But anyway, and Judy didn't look any better. So we checked in this hotel, and they thought we were hookers. So we went out looking around in the city, and we come back to our room, and they had our luggage out in the hall, and they had us locked out because they thought we were turning tricks up here.
So the management threw your luggage out of the room?
They threw us out, and then we were waiting to get, we didn't have reservations back home, so we had our stuff. We asked if we could please at least leave it in the lobby, so we were out waiting around till time to leave, and we were walking down this, we didn't know where to go, and what's the name of that street?
People always ask me these questions.
You should know.
Yeah, oh yeah, well, I used to, 42nd Street.
That's where we wound up accidentally, and this guy thought that we were on the make.
Right.
And we was just trying to get home. We was just killing time. We didn't know where we were. So at that time, that was back, I was a country girl from the mountains. I had a gun in my purse.
What?
And so
Wait a minute, I love how you just throw that in there. Well, of course I had a gun.
Well, we came to New York. That was back then, and you're not, country girls not going to.
So you had a gun in your purse?
I had a gun in my purse, and this guy wouldn't leave me alone because he was just sure I was playing hard to get and that I was really after it.
Right.
Or he definitely was after it. So I didn't know how to get him off me, so I just said, I just pulled my gun out, and I just said, if you touch me one more time, I'm going to shoot you. And so he backed off. Well, actually, he did laugh, and my friend Judy started laughing because she thought it was the funniest thing she'd ever seen, and so then he thought it was a joke. Anyway, it was a long story.
When people in New York pull a gun, they don't have, it doesn't usually end up in giggling, you know?
Well, no, I know, but she just thought it was funny that I did that, and he thought then it really was a joke because he thought we were running in pairs. Anyway,
this is not the story I expected from you. It's so great.
They even used that line in 9 to 5 when I said I'll turn you from a rooster to a hen with one shot.
Yeah.
So,
that was from you. You had.
Well, I think they based it on that story that I told, so it doesn't matter. But I love New York now. I've been coming here. That's
a hilarious story, though.
Packing now.
Well, here's the other thing I've noticed about you. You've had so much sort of surreal amount of success in your life, but you're not just this way in front of the camera. The times I've talked to you off camera, you're just a very humble person, very nice, real person. How do you keep yourself so grounded, despite the fact that you've had this enormous amount of, success?
Well, that's a very good question, and thank you for the thought. I love what I do, and I'm very grateful that I've made it. I don't know how many people really get to live to see their dreams come true, but I have a good family, a good support system. One good example was years ago, one of the things that I was most proud of, they put a bronze statue of me in the courthouse yard of our hometown. And I was so proud of that, and I was just bragging, just because I was proud, not being conceited, but I went on and on about it a little too much, and my dad said, I said, Dad, don't you think that's great? He said, yes, I do. I am very, very proud of you. He said, because I know that to your fans, you may be some sort of an idol, but to the pigeons, you're just another outhouse. So that kind of keeps it grounded for you.
That's nice. They let you know, okay, this is good, but let's not get crazy.
Exactly.
Now, you have had to struggle with something that, for some reason, the tabloids, and this has been for a long time, they seized on you. They just love to write about you, and some of it's a byproduct of your popularity. It's a lot of it. They just want to have a Dolly Parton story. They write the craziest things about you.
Lord, I've just had everything wrote about me. They are always talking about my boobs. Not that
I don't know why.
But they say such, and they're not that big. It's just that I'm little and they're big in comparison to that. Well, they're
That's not true.
Okay,
They're
well, they are big, but I'm not little.
I'm right here. I'm telling you.
But what they usually say, though, they tell all these freak stories about it, that they are so big that I refuse to have them reduced, and they are so big that they're ruining my life and my health, and they're breaking my back. And they'll have things in the tabloids where it says, I'm flat on my back, I can't move, and I can't get up and down because of the boobs.
You know, it's funny because they do write all these stories that Dolly can't even get out of bed because her breasts are so, big.
They do say that.
They do seem like they'd be heavy, though.
Well, they are heavy. That's why I do so many Led Zeppelin songs. Led balloons, getting I just do that.
That's all right. Hey, you're allowed to do those jokes.
They are heavy, but to be honest, if they get too heavy, I got some bongo stands. I just go rest them for I was backstage there.
Bongo stands?
Yeah, but anyway. Hello there.
Let me help you.
Okay. Want to help me with my double-breasted suit?
Yeah. I swear I wasn't even thinking that, and the whole audience is like, ee.
Well, that's all right. I have fun with them too.
I'm shocked.
Why not? Well, I am so excited.
If you're happy, I'm happy.
Well, I'm happy. I'm happy.
You know, you look fantastic.
Thank you.
Saw you for the first time just about 2 hours ago. You came in to do the rehearsal, and everybody here was like, oh my God, she looks great. You look fantastic.
Well, thank you very much.
Is there a...
That's always good to hear for a woman my age.
Well, do you have a secret? I mean, some women claim to have a secret.
Good doctors. And good makeup.
Good makeup.
No, actually, I just try to take care of myself. I see something sagging, dragging, and bagging, I go get it fixed. I think you should if you got the nerve. If you
That's
got
great.
The guts.
There are a lot of people who are afraid to admit that they've had anything done.
Oh, I'll tell everything.
Yeah.
I have no secrets.
I've had tons of work done myself.
Have you? Well,
yeah.
Well, it worked. You look good.
Look at that. That's not real. Look at that. That's all. From here up, it's just. This is all aluminum from here up.
But thank you for the compliment.
Oh yeah. Well, this is also a really nice outfit. You have like a very distinctive fashion sense, like of your own style.
You think? I call it Pika Boutique. It's it's a combination of Trailer Park and Park Avenue.
Very nice. It works.
But
Beautiful.
I like to wear, like trashy, flashy little things.
You like kind of trashy stuff?
Yeah, I do, because I kind of, I've often told this story, but it's the honest truth. I kind of patterned my look after the town tramp. When I was growing up, there was this woman in town. You know how there's always one in the country.
Let's say her name. She probably wants to hear her name.
No, I'm not going to say her name.
She's probably watching right now. Say my name.
She's probably dead by now. But I'm sure she is, really, for one reason or another.
I like everybody here is like.
But anyway, no, but she was middle-aged when I was just a little kid, but she used to walk the towns every Saturday. And when I was lucky enough to get to go to town, I just thought she was beautiful because she had this blonde hair all piled up on her head, and long red fingernails, bright red lipstick, high-heeled shoes, and I thought she was the prettiest thing I'd ever seen. And Mama would say, oh, don't look at her, she's just trash. I thought, Mama, that's what I want to be when I grow up, trash.
I want to one day be trash.
So I grew up, I just wanted to look like trash. I hope that I'm not trash.
No,
you are not. No matter what the tabloids say.
You are not. Don't listen to them.
Like
I can't get them to pay attention to me.
Well, maybe after you and me get together
tonight. Yeah, if you and I had a little, then I'd get in there.
Well, you never know.
There's been like one tabloid story about me in 8 years. It was like, Conan O'Brien has high cholesterol. Like a picture. What? Come on, link me with Dolly or something.
Well, after tonight, you just never know. I'd be honored to be in the tabloids with you. Truly,
all right, well, we'll have to do a few things to set it up, but I'll take care of that. Now, how are things in Dollywood? You know what? You're such a larger-than-life figure. You have your own theme park. What's going on in Dollywood?
Well, Dollywood is a great park. It's a theme park. A lot of people think it's just amusements. Well, we do have a lot of amusement areas, a lot of roller coasters and things, but we have a great park. This is our 16th season. We're opening our 16th season on the 7th and 8th of April. And then on the 19th of May, we're opening our big water park, which is called Dolly's Splash Country. I like to do things. I like to make a splash. So.
Now, have you actually ridden the splash rides or jumped in the water there?
Oh, no. You think Moses parted the water. I'd be like... I don't think I better do it. But we know
I think you'd be quite safe, yeah.
I think so.
10 people trying to push you under. But
actually,
Oh, this is fun.
I don't really like to ride the rides too much, especially the water rides, because I wear all this makeup and all this wigs, and I'm afraid it would fall off and they would fall out and I would fall down.
Well, you actually have a loop. You have a very famous, pretty cool a roller coaster.
It's called the Tennessee Tornado.
And it goes. You have to go upside down.
Yeah, I don't ride that either. That stuff don't work with me.
Right,
but, you know, the kids love that I'm afraid to ride. They think it's more dangerous like that. But Dollywood is great. We're very excited about it. We've been very successful with the #1 theme park in Tennessee.
That's great.
We did so well, we closed Opryland down.
Wow.
No, actually, they did
crush
close
Opryland.
But actually, we weren't really in competition, but we are the #1 theme park.
That's fantastic.
Because we're the only theme park in Tennessee now. But
what am I going to do? I'm in Tennessee. Oh, let's go to Dollywood.
But we're one of the bigger parks in the whole South.
There's a, I want to, you know, you're saying that you're afraid to go on these rides or that you're a little tentative. You actually are quite fearless. I've heard that you will, if someone dares you, you'll do what you have to do. If someone dares you, you'll take the dare.
Yeah, but nobody dared me to ride the rides. That's true. I don't like to be dared.
No.
I've gotten a lot of trouble with that because that's just one of those things from my childhood. Don't you hate to be dared to do something? I dare you.
I would not do it myself. But you, I heard. I don't know if it's true.
I was going to say, do you have something in mind? Have you heard?
Well, no, I just heard that you actually were dared once to. It was a Tom Jones story that you were, and I don't know if this is true, but I actually heard about this. And sometimes you hear these stories about celebrities, you think that's not true. Conan doesn't really have high cholesterol, but you, I've actually heard that you were dared to. Is this true that you were dared to streak across Tom Jones' lawn?
Yeah, this was many years ago now. I've mellowed out a little. This was when Tom Jones lived over in Bel Air. I don't know where he lives now, but he was just hot as he could be and sexy. And I had some friends out to Hollywood. I was living out there at the Bel Air Hotel. I think we were doing either 9 to 5 or Best Little Whorehouse. Must have been a Best Little Whorehouse because I was horny that
You were getting into character.
Getting into character. A better word.
Yeah.
But anyway, a bunch of girlfriends, and we were just out having fun, and we'd been out and had a couple of margaritas, and so I said, this is Tom Jones' house. And they said, well, let's go over there. And I said, no, we can't go in the yard. You know, they must have security. And they dared me to streak through the yard, because that was back when everybody was streaking. Right. And they kept daring me and double dog daring me, and I just couldn't take it. So I just stripped down and ran across the yard and jumped back in the car and put my clothes on. And I don't think he saw me. But if he did, I didn't impress him much. But
well, yeah.
Anyway, so...
Then he's dead. Yeah, naked Dolly Parton, whatever.
But it was just fun. It was just a bunch of girls being
That's
stupid.
so funny, though, that it really just took someone just daring you. Like, I could dare you right now and you would have to do it.
Well, don't really dare me. Not for serious. Don't be serious about it.
I dare you to take off all your clothes right now. It's sweet. It's sweet. No, I mentioned up top, this is February sweeps. I think we got people's attention now. I double dog dare you take off all your clothes. Come on. Yeah.
Okay, well, we better start.
This is going to be a big song.
Hey, wait, I better take his cross off if we're going to get this.
Oh, yeah, no, we don't want any trouble. Yeah, Damien was backing away. No.
You're helping me with that?
Yeah.
Okay, now you may have to help me with this.
Help you with the zipper?
This is hard here.
In the tabloids now.
Yeah, we made it.
All right, well,
Tom Jones ain't got nothing on you.
I showed that man. Special treat. Dolly is going to stick around. She's going to sing at the end of the program. You got to stick around.
They want me to now.
Yes, they do. Doralee Rhodes is coming up. Dolly Parton, everybody. I want to ask you. You have this new album right now. You've done. I read this today. 73 albums.
That's probably about right, but I've been at it a long time.
Can you even remember all of these?
No. Well, I do if I hear them. I think, oh, yeah, that was back in '02.
Right, right. Was there ever one of those 73 that you regretted? Like, you've done so much great work. Was there ever one that you thought, I wish I hadn't done that one?
Oh, you know, you've always got, when you're a songwriter, you think they're all good. It's like how everybody thinks their kids are pretty, even if they're not.
Right, right.
It's sort of like when you're doing
My
it.
family's well aware of that, yes.
But yeah, there's songs. I wrote this song once about it's about a man that owned a bunch of oil wells, and I was trying to, marry him.
Right.
It says, I'll always love you, I'll always care, I'll always love you, I want you always dear. That was before I will always love you.
Yeah, so you're like, okay,
or,
I'm gonna work on that.
I don't want to throw rice, I want to throw rocks at her. She took the only love I had. I don't want to throw rice, I want to throw rocks at her. But if I do
That's terrible. I mean, you've written so many great songs, but like, that doesn't really roll off the tongue. I don't want to throw rice at her.
Yeah, but it's like, I'm going to throw rice, but I'm going to cook it first.
Right,
it's like,
right.
It's to have that, but you write all these things. Remember those old songs years ago, like Don't Squeeze My Charmin, and people used to write that, and country
Right.
music was famous for it. But yeah, I got some suckers in there, but
I looked up
feel good
your least popular album of all time. I actually looked it up today. I found it, and it's pretty fascinating.
Yeah.
It just didn't work.
Well,
It didn't go over. I don't know why.
But it was a good picture of us, though, don't you think?
That was me as the cowboy pervert right there. You talk a lot about how you grew up and you were quite poor when you grew up, and that you actually ate things that you caught.
Well, yeah, you do in the mountains when you're country people. It sounds awful when you read it and people think, oh, you go around eating possum and groundhog and squirrel and rabbit, but that's what you do. You don't, you either that or you go hungry.
What is it like? For example, what does it taste like? What does squirrel taste like?
It's good. It's sweet. It tastes like chicken. It tastes like rabbit. People still serve rabbit in restaurants. I've even seen rabbit served in.
So in Central Park, if I see a squirrel go by, I should grab it. You see.
Well, I don't eat that anymore, but there's nothing better than possum under glass.
Is that true? No. Do people eat possum? Because
Well,
I grew up.
actually,
One of my
they
favorite
do.
shows of all time, Beverly Hillbillies, and Granny's always cooking up possum, and I thought, is that real? Do people eat possum?
Well, if you're really, really in bad shape, you eat possum. My dad never would let us eat possum. He said, that ain't nothing but a damn rat. And it's true.
Then he said, pass the squirrel.
Pass the
Yeah.
squirrel.
I'm not eating that. Squirrel. Right.
But like I say, you do what you do when you're brought up like that.
Sure. Now, what do you do? Tell me what kind of things, like growing up in Tennessee, what'd you do for fun? If, there obviously not a lot of money to go around, and today, a lot of people say kids are spoiled. They got the video games and, movie theaters. What did you do for fun?
Well, we had lots of homemade toys. We had each other to play with, that's for sure. We didn't have toys. But anyhow, the big things for us was like to go swimming at the suck hole. There was this, well, that's the name of it. It was a place, at the river that had a bunch of rocks.
We had one of those in Times Square, and then they cleaned it up,
They didn't like us to go there because there was like a bunch of rocks. And,
A bunch of rocks?
And then, like, underneath there were caves, but it was like real deep, cold water. And it was the best place in the world to swim, but you could get sucked under.
Right.
And so everybody in the whole county called it the old suck hole. So it was like you'd ask. They even had baptizings down there.
But you could get pulled in. It's like a giant toilet.
Yeah.
You could get pulled in
it's
underneath
true.
the rocks.
And it was dangerous. Your parents didn't like you to go, but you know how a bunch of rowdy kids are. But we made it. Sometimes I look back on that and I wonder how we did. But it was a good life.
Sure.
Yeah.
And you now, things have gone so well for you. I know that you're a sucker for infomercials. You love infomercials, and you love to buy you buy too much of that stuff. Is that true?
I have a weakness for it because as a kid, my grandmother was bedridden, and I used to help her, spend time with her, and like brush her false teeth and take her bedpan out. And none of the other kids would do it, but she used to order things for me out of the catalog. And I just got hooked on that as a little kid in
Sure.
the wish book. So now I get on airplanes, all those gift magazines, every infomercial, everything I see, I order it. And I think when I'm seeing it that I can't live without it, and then I get all this stuff, and I think, what on earth was I thinking?
Well, I'm the same way. When I fly on an airplane, they have that magazine, and you're flipping
Yeah.
through it, and they'll say,
That's good
your dog can eat processed cheese while you're away. And like they have these crazy things that you can buy, and it all looks good to me.
I know, and you order it. Some of the stuff's real good, but the biggest part of it's junk. But I just have a weakness for that. I think that a lot
You
of
just
country
want to have it.
people
You
do.
see it, you gotta.
Yeah.
Do you ever call up? You see it on TV late at night, and you call, and you're talking to
Yeah.
somebody like, send me that right now. Do you ever
Yeah.
tell them that you're Dolly Parton?
No. I tell them I'm Dolly Dean, which is my married name, but I order every exercise machine. I just hang my clothes and my wigs on it. It's like I never use it.
Like, none of us actually use them. I use mine to
know.
dry pasta, I just lie it all on it.
But that all looks good, don't it?
Sure.
I'm
Oh, yeah,
just
I get
a
it.
sucker. I'm just...
We have, talk about this, the new CD, which, of
Yeah.
course, has a patriotic theme for God and country. Tell us about the record.
Well, actually, this is something I've wanted to do for a long time, and I think this is a great time to do it. There's a lot of great gospel gospel type things in it too, like the Peace in the Valley, Whispering Hope, and a few things, but a lot of fun things like G-Ma, I Want to Go Home, Ballad of the Green Beret, God Bless the USA, a lot of songs that I've written. And so it's a very uplifting album, and I thought it would be a good time. It's almost like a little musical. I talk a lot through it and kind of set up the songs and why I did them and what I think they, you know, have the importance of them.
Sure.
So I'm going to be doing one a little later that's off the album.
That's great.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you're going to leave now and come back and sing for us, but I wish you could stay here on the couch all night. It's so nice having you here. I wish you could just stay.
What?
I wish you could stay for the rest of the show.
I wish
really do.
I could too. But I can't stay though. I honestly wish I could stay, but I'm going to be doing a recording with Nora Jones a little later, so if I could stay here, I would.
Yeah, it'd be great. It'd just be so nice. If you sure you just can't stay for a little bit?
No, I can't stay, honest.
It'd be great for me if you would just. I would love it if you stayed.
I would stay, but if I should stay, well, I would only be in your way. Can you hold it down over there? So I'll go, and yet I know that I'll think of you each step of the way.
Bittersweet. That's all I have, and all I'm taking with me.
That's beautiful.
So goodbye. Please don't cry. We both know I'm not what you need.
But I will love you. I will always love you.
Dolly Parton, everybody. She'll be back later on the show.